Season 5 of Fortnite has arrived, and following the events of the rocket launch which create the cracks in the very sky above, the world has started to change once again, and in this case, we're colliding with other universes. My name is Hollow, and today we're covering the major things you need to know about Season 5 as you dive back in. Starting with the map itself, you'll notice some big changes. Moisty Mire is simply gone, and replaced by a sprawling desert taking up the southern eastern corner of the map. We have a new major town named Paradise Palms, and inside this little town you'll find many easy to enter condos and a swanky hotel on the western side. We have some smaller places of interest around the desert, but our other main event is just to the north of Paradise Palms, and it's a brand new racing track with a surprising amount of loot littered around it. You'll note that the track itself is lined with rubber tires that all function as you'd expect, with a lot of bounce. Next, you'll see that Anarchy Acres is also gone and replaced by a new luxury clubhouse named Lazy Links. You'll find a big fancy building surrounded by courts, a pool, and some smaller buildings, which itself is surrounded by a very large golf course, and inside of that golf course you might just find the new special item, the golf cart. The golf cart is quite the vehicle upgrade from the shopping cart, supporting up to 4 players at one time. There's 2 front seats and 2 back seats, while the roof actually functions as a bounce pad. These vehicles are surprisingly agile, with the ability to drift just like in Mario Kart, and the longer you drift, the more boost you'll get after releasing the drift. On such a small map, I never thought we'd see genuine car mechanics in Fortnite, and yet, here we are. Happy drifting. Just to the south of Lazy Links is the newly overgrown Dusty Depot. The trees that were cropping up at the end of Season 4 have grown into a fully fledged forest that encompasses the entire crater, which now feels more like an oasis. Very pretty for sure, and now with this many trees, you've got much more cover from those sniping down at you on the edges of the crater. Finally, another town appears on the map, but it's actually unnamed. This strange Viking town appears to the southwest, just overlooking Snobby Shores, featuring a classic town hall and a huge Viking ship as the centerpiece. It's a very cool feature on the map. Interestingly, it actually snows up there too. We're really seeing a variety of weather on the map in Season 5. Other small points of interest are out there, so good luck finding them. But now it's time to talk about the new gameplay mechanic for Season 5, the rifts. These strange cracks in the very air have appeared, and when you step too close, you'll be teleported very high up into the sky, free to skydive back down or glide at your leisure. This will make for some great escapes from players or the storm, or surprise attacks on those hiding in big towers. Oh, and you can actually drive the golf carts into them, which is pretty horrific. Next on the list of gameplay changes would be the final storm circles, 7, 8, and 9 to be specific. Instead of just shrinking down until there's simply no safe zone left, the final few circles will also, while continuing to get smaller, teleport and spawn in different random locations. Your safe zone may not even be in the current safe circle. In this game, at the end game I had today, you can see how the next zone appears inside the storm, away from the current safe zone that we're in. Very peculiar and a little bit scary. In that same game today, I snagged the win, introducing me to the new Victory Royale screen, giving us a bit more flair when we do win, which I think was a bit overdue. Some slow-mo effects and a much nicer looking victory card go a long way. Without getting too deep into it, shotguns have also been nerfed. You might want to know that. You can no longer swap between shotguns to instantly blast off your next round of shells. There's sort of a cooldown period on all shotguns. So double pump is back to being dead, but interestingly, the semi-auto shotgun has that same cooldown. So you used to swap from a pump to a semi-auto shotgun and be able to fire instantly. Now it all functions the same, with that cooldown and waiting period between the swap. Maybe it's time to just carry one shotgun at long last. Let's jump out of the game and take a look at the new skins and even upcoming skins. Firstly, we take a look at the newly renovated Battle Pass. Jumping in game now, you can see that we get 2 skins right off the bat. We get the Huntress skin, which is a very nice looking Norse woman, and the very character from the Season 5 trailer, the Drift skin. And this one's an unlockable style like last time with the Carbide set. But as you can see, he's going to slowly upgrade, get his mask, get his jackets, get his really fancy gold jackets, and put some lights on that bad boy. Interestingly, in this one, it unlocks set XP values instead of set levels, meaning you're able to unlock all of this set if you don't unlock any more than the start. And in Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, wherever we are in the future, you're still able to unlock all of this style, unlike you could do with a Carbide set and Omega last time where you had to reach set levels. So that is a fantastic change. As we go through the pass, I'm just going to focus on the main events like the emotes and items. As you can see in the free set, we do get a new emote, the Gentleman's Dab, and in the battle pass we have the Cruiser Glider, which is subtle and nice. I like it. We have some new emotes here that you might be noticing now in game, where people are able to throw basketballs, footballs, and even golf balls. This is the first one we get at level 11 with a basketball, a new backpack for the Advanced Forces set, the new balloon axe. Honestly, this is one of my favorite pickaxes we've seen in the game. In game, it's real wobbly, guys. I don't know, it looks great. It looks great. We also have the Lanterns Falling Trail and a new female version of the Red Line skin that you would previously see in the item shop. We finally see a female variant, and it actually looks better than the male to me. In my humble opinion, those tattoos look amazing. And a matching glider to go alongside it. And we also have a pickaxe as well, the Lug Axe. Gotta say that's pretty bland, but I guess it is in the free set. There's the golf ball and a new emote, the You're Awesome Dance. Don't know about you, but I can't do any splits like that. A new free fall, the Runic, matching our Viking style very well. I really like that. Looks good. With a new backpack, and this is in free, which looks good. Nice for the free players to get. And we do have a glider for the Vikings. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at the front of it. It's a llama. Of course it is. I don't know, man. Some of these gliders are getting outrageous, and I don't know. I really like it. I really like it. We also get a beach ball. This one's massive compared to the other ones with the new emotes. Get some memes in there, as always. 2 + 2 = 4, by the way. It's quick math. The Sunstrider, there it is, the main skin from the Rescue Patrol set. We're seeing some pool lifeguards coming down. Glitch of the system, we have a Skyfall trail for the free pass users, and I really like this back bling, this shield, the detail on that. I feel that you can really see, if you look at season 1 with the night shields and compare it to that, the detail on that is phenomenal. They've really come a long way in the art design for Fortnite, and I really like it. Starting to see some repeat variants here of the toy emotes, but the difference here is they're getting quite fancy and quite nice, and this is a lot smaller than the rest. Here's a new emote, another dance that you'll never see me do IRL. I'm much too white. This ice trail, I think that looks phenomenal. Little white tracks. I think it's very subtle, and amazingly, Blackbeard from Rainbow Six Siege has made it into Fortnite, and they've called him Sledgehammer. There's another guy in Rainbow Six Siege, he's an operator, he's called Sledge. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like the devs of Fortnite might be playing some Siege, because this is also Sledge's hammer right there. Anyway, continuing on, we have the fancy beach ball, we have another glider that looks amazing, splashdown, we have another free fall. This one's just ludicrous, guys. It's just, I mean, that's, you know, you should get fined for littering at this point. That's unacceptable. If the Rook, nice subtle skin, I think that looks phenomenal. A fancy basketball, got the battle points on it. And another emote breakdown. It looks alright, it looks alright. Finally, the Ragnarok outfit, the new Omega set. And it's another selectable style, and it gets amazing. We get a big cape on that. Ridiculous skull face, and that pad on the final piece, I need that in my life. That looks really good. I think that looks fantastic. You compare that to Omega, I think that easily matches up to it, and it's another unlockable style that you can unlock at any point. So in season 6, season 7, you can still unlock all of the arm pieces for that if you don't get them in time before season 6 comes out. And that's everything from season 5 in the new battle pass. On top of all of that, you'll note that the weekly challenges have been updated too, which have been cut into 2 halves. Those who do not buy the pass now get to partake in the weekly challenges for the first time, to help them along with their own rewards, while the battle pass players continue to have the same amount of challenges and stuff to work on. Finally, the upcoming items in the shop have actually been data mined by 2 epic buddies, allowing us to glance at some of the items coming up during season 5. You will see that some of these items already appear in the battle pass and have different names, but they're very clearly the same, while other items are still to come to the game in season 5. For now, that's all I've got for you, and I hope this information helps you be prepared as you take your first dive into the new land of Fortnite season 5. Thanks for watching and listening. Good luck in your games.